Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Gamblers University. And we've got a fun one for you today. This one's called the Twin Trees Roulette Strategy. Got a little volatility, $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal, some big jackpot numbers, which are a lot of fun if you hit them. So we hope you do enjoy it. If you do, we ask that you give us the old thumbs up. And if you have not already subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, we'd love to have you hit that button. It would really help us out, and we would appreciate it. As always, if you have a tweak you think might improve this strategy, please leave it in the comments below, and we'll be happy to share it. And as always, we suggest that you try this strategy or any of them on the channel on your software or your table at home before you take them to the casino, so you can get comfortable betting them and be confident that they can win you some money. So let's head on down to the felt now. We'll show you the nuts and bolts of the Twin Trees Roulette strategy. We'll see you down there shortly. Okay, boys and girls, down on the virtual roulette table, and we're getting ready to spin our Twin Trees roulette strategy. $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal. And the way this starts off, we start off with 5 $1 bets, starting with the 4 street, the 4-8 corner, the 8-9 split, the 7-11 corner, and the 10 street. And if you'll see, that looks like the silhouette of a tree. So let's go ahead and get our first spin going and see if we can get a lucky hit here to begin. There's 7 red, so I think that'll qualify. That is a $13 win, so let's move down to the other end. And this time we'll do the 34 street, 31-35 corner, the 32-33 split, the 28-32 corner, and the 28 street, another $5 bet. And let's give it another whirl here. There's 34 red, so off to a good start. 2 hits out of 2 spins. That's pretty good. So let's just move back down the other end and put those same bets down we did initially. $5, and we're spinning at 29 now. And the winning streak's over. There's 32 red. That's a loss. So we put the silhouette of the tree back up, and now we're going to go ahead and add the trunk. And that is a $1 bet on the 7 and 8. So that's $7 total. As you can see, this is a pretty slow progression, which is always a good thing. And there's that green monster we always have to hit, so we got that out of the way. So now let's rebet, and then we'll move down to the 16 street, 16-20 corner, 20-21 split, 19-23 corner, and the 22 street. And then we're going to go up a level on everything from $1 to $2. And so that's a $24 total bet. So let's give it a spin, and we're off. There's 28 blacks. That's going to be another loss. So let's rebet, and we'll add $2 now to the 19 and 20. Put that trunk in there. So $28 total bet. And let's see if we can get a hit here. 33 black is a loss. So now we're just going to rebet and go up a level on all these bets from 2 to 3. So let's get those bet, and then we'll give it a spin again. All right, here we go. Down 35 now, so kind of a cold streak. 36 red. But the thing about this is it's got some really nice jackpot numbers. If you hit one of those, man, you make up a lot of ground quickly. So the losing streak continues, so we go up another level, and that's $4 on all of our bets now. $56 total bet, and we're spinning. And there's 16 red, so that's a $28 win. So we just rebet and spin again. Still down 49. And 2 blacks, going to be a loss. So we need to go up another level. And that'll put us at $5 on everything. Get these placed and give it a spin and see if we can hit one of these jackpot numbers. Down 105 now. We have 18 number coverage, so we should be hitting fairly often now. There's a $20 win on 21 red. But 18, of course, is a little less than half of the board, so there's going to be some misses here too. And there's one of them, one red. So let's rebet and add another dollar and then spin again. And this will put us at $6 on everything. And down to 155 now. Kind of dug ourselves a hole. And there's 25 red. That's another loss. So once again, we'll need to go up. And for 18 number coverage, we're kind of having a run of bad luck here. But as you know, in roulette, that can happen at any time. So now we're going to see what kind of comeback power the Twin Trees strategy has. So there's 17 black, and that's a $49 win. So that's a nice hit for us. So we'll rebet and spin again. Still waiting to hit one of those big jackpot numbers. There's 6 black. And that's a $14 loss. That's a partial loss. We're only going to go up on total losses, so we're just going to stay where we are and spin again. There's 8 black, and that's a jackpot number. That's a $406 win, and obviously that puts us well above our $100 win goal. So let's go ahead and keep going so we can get a little better feel of how this works. Let's go down the other end now. And we'll do the 34th Street, 31-35 corner, the 32-33 split, 28-32 corner, and the 28th Street, $5 bet. And we're spinning. I'm glad that happened. That's one thing I did want to show you was how big these jackpot numbers can be. And you certainly saw it there. We made up all the ground plus some with just that one hit. So we lost that spin, so we add the trunk to the tree, $2 more, and spin again. And this time it's 31, so that's a $47 win. So let's move down the other end of the board. We're at a new session high. And put the silhouette of the tree out and give it a spin. We're at 244 now. And 24 black's a loss. So now we'll come back and add the trunk to the tree. 7 and 8 straight up. It's a $7 bet now. And there's 9 red. So that's an $11 win for us. So let's go back down the other end now. And rebet down there. Get our tree silhouette out. And we're spinning. Session high at 250 right now. 25 red. And that's going to be a loss. Got close, but we just missed. So now we'll add the tree trunk in there. And that's the 31 and 32 straight up. And give it a spin. There's 11 black, so that's going to be a loss. So now we'll rebet and pick up the 22 Street, 1923 corner, 2021 split, 1620 corner, and the 16th Street. And then we'll double everything and give it a spin. Here we go. And there's 22 red, 22 black, excuse me. That's an $18 win. So it puts us at 256. That's a new session high. So we'll go back down the other end, put the little tree silhouette out. $5 bet. Let's see if we can hit one. And there's the green monster. That's not going to help anything. So we'll rebet and put the trunk in, the 7 and 8 straight up. $7 bet now. And there's 9 red, so I think that's going to be helpful to us. $11 win. So let's move back to the other end and put that tree silhouette out and give it a spin. 262 now, new session high. 17 black. So that'll be a loss, so we'll come back and add the tree trunk in, the 31 and 32 straight up. $7 bet this time. And there's 8 black, so that's another loss. So let's rebet, and this time we'll pick up the 22 Street, 1923 corner, 2021 split, 1620 corner, and 16th Street. And then we'll double everything. It's a $24 total bet. And we're spinning. 14 red is going to be a loss. So now we'll come back and add $2 to the 19 and 20. Put the trunk in there. And now you can see we have the twin trees on the board. $29 black, so that'll help a little bit. It's a $14 win, so we'll stay where we are and spin again, sitting at 240. Session high is 262, I believe. So 25, red's a loss, so we'll rebet and go up $1 on everything. And get it building and see if we can hit one of these jackpot numbers again. That'd be sweet. So let's give it a spin. We're at $3 level now. And 9 red's a loss, so we need to go up another level. So let's rebet, add another $1. Let's put us at $4 on all these bets. And let's see if we can get a big number here and make a little money. Here we go. No, that's 10 black. That's not what we're looking for. It's first dozen, and first dozen right now doesn't help us. So let's go up another level, and this will put us at the $5 level. And as you can see, when you get on a cold streak, you can get some volatility on the downside. But when you hit those jackpot numbers, you get the volatility on the upside. So that's why we want the $1,000 bankroll when we're starting with such small bets. So there's a $35 win. That's a good start. Let's give it another spin here and see if we can hit another one. Here's 11 black. That's first dozen. That's no good for us. So we'll rebet, add another $1. And it'll be $6 on everything now. That should be about $84 total. And let's spin. Sitting at $79 profit now. And there's 29 black again. So that's a $42 win. So let's rebet and spin. And see if we can hit one of our jackpot numbers this time. 19 red is one of them. That's a good one. So that puts us at $361. So let's go back down to the other end and see if we can get one more hit, and then we'll call this a session. So there's our tree silhouette, $5 bet. 36 red's a loss, so we'll come back and put the tree trunk in. And that's a 7 and 8. $7 bet this time. And there's 15 black. That's a loss. So let's rebet and pick up the 16th Street, 1620 corner, the 2021 split, the 1923 corner, and the 22 Street. And then we'll double everything and spin. And there's 20 black. So I think that's going to be a nice hit for us, $48 win. So I think we'll go ahead and call this a session now. That is how the Twin Trees strategies played. We started off at $1,000, ended up at $1,397, a very impressive $397 profit using the Twin Trees. So we hope you enjoyed that. If you did, we ask that you give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, it'd really help us out if you'd go ahead and hit that button and become part of the student body here at Gamblers U. Now, we value your comments, so if you have a tweak you think might improve this, we'd love to hear from you. So share that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining us. We'll hope you'll come back and see us again real soon. Until that time, if you're out there spinning that wheel, we wish you nothing but the best of luck. And we hope all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.